Hello, friends. It's Mr. Martinez. Welcome to your writing lesson. Today, we're going to be talking about contractions and possessive nouns. So, what are we going to be able to do today? Today, we're going to be able to determine what contractions and possessive nouns are by rewriting sentences to show the correct contraction and possessive noun. Before we get started and before I go deeper into contractions and possessive nouns, I want us to watch two quick brain pop videos. One is going to tell us about contractions. The other is going to tell us about possessive nouns. After these videos, I'll come back and explain a little bit deeper what we're going to do in today's lesson.
Moby, didn't you read the sign? Please don't touch. That's a contraction. A contraction is a word formed by combining two or more words, leaving out sounds or letters. We use contractions all the time when we speak. They're faster and easier to say. How do you form a contraction? The word don't is a contraction for do not. First combine do not and take out the O. Then you add an apostrophe, which is a kind of punctuation mark. The apostrophe in a contraction tells you where the missing letters or sounds are. So do not becomes don't. You can do the same things to change could not to couldn't, is not to isn't, did not to didn't, and have not to haven't. But the contraction for will not doesn't follow the pattern. Its contraction is won't. As in, I won't tell anyone you touch the blocks. What are contractions with am, are, and is? It sure is cold outside. I am drinking hot cocoa. You can change I am to a contraction by combining the words, dropping the A, and adding an apostrophe. I'm drinking hot cocoa. You are eating warm soup. You can turn you are into a contraction. You're eating warm soup. Mia is making tea. This sentence can change to Mia's making tea. Hey, let's play in the snow. What are contractions that use have, has, and had? You have made one snowball. You can turn you have into a contraction. Combine the words, drop the letters HA, and add an apostrophe to form you've. You've made one snowball. Hey. You should have ducked. You can change should have into a contraction. You should have ducked. You had better watch out. You had can form the contraction you'd. You'd better watch out. Hey, who threw that? Uh-oh. Mia has made a bunch of snowballs. You can turn Mia has into a contraction. Mia's made a bunch of snowballs. Some contractions look the same. Well, the contractions in these two sentences look similar, but they mean different things. She's on the phone. When you read a contraction, Try breaking it apart. It doesn't make sense to say, she has on the phone. She is on the phone. There are a lot of blocks to set back up. Don't worry, Moby. You will do it in a snap. I can change you will to a contraction. You'll do it in a snap. Oops, it's important to proofread and make sure you put the apostrophe in the right place. Good job, Moby. Oh, I think you forgot one. I'd like to go home now.
Now we're going to watch a quick video on possessive nouns.
Hey, Moby, are you ready to go bird watching? Hey, is that Mia's camera? Are you sure? What is a possessive noun? Well, a noun is a person, animal, place, thing, or idea. To possess means to have or own. A possessive noun shows that a noun has or owns something. Moby, I'm pretty sure that's Mia's camera. How do you make singular possessive nouns? A singular noun names one person, animal, place, thing, or idea. The swan has a long neck. You can use a possessive noun to show that the swan possesses or has a long neck. The swan's neck is long. To make a possessive noun, you add an apostrophe and an S. The chest of the robin is red. Here's how you'd write this sentence with a possessive noun. The robin's chest is red. Right, Moby. Possessive nouns can make sentences simpler or easier to understand. Moby's favorite bird is the bald eagle. Chris's favorite bird is the blue jay. If a singular noun ends in S, you can still add an apostrophe and an S to make it possessive. You can also add an apostrophe at the end of the word and leave out the extra S. The iris has purple petals. The word iris ends in an S, so you can add an apostrophe and an S. Or you can just add an apostrophe at the end of the word to make it possessive. The iris's petals are purple. There are a lot of birds out here, Moby. How do you make plural possessive nouns? Remember, a plural noun names more than one person, animal, place, thing, or idea. Many plural words end in S. If a plural noun ends in S, you add an apostrophe after the S to make it possessive. Cool! Look at that bird's nest. The nest belongs to several birds, not just one. Since birds is plural, you add the apostrophe at the end without adding another S. Those ducks have colorful feathers. Can you write that with a possessive noun? The duck's feathers are colorful. Remember, the apostrophe comes after the S. Check out those finches. Do you hear the finches' songs? If a plural noun does not end in S, add an apostrophe and add an S, as in children's books and women's bathroom. Uh-oh. Moby's camera is broken. I'm still pretty sure that's Mia's camera.